3, 2, 1. Let's go! No. At least he apologized for walking in the middle of the street and almost causing a bunch of cars to smash into each other. You should appreciate when they apologize for it, you know? Show some appreciation for the kindness. Nice, nice. Very nice cutoff. Very close to smacking the side of my bike. And just to get back at him, we're gonna go right in front of him. I didn't stop to be a dick. I stopped because there was literally somebody right in front of me that stopped their freaking car. Well, what are you gonna do? Either way. Now I'm right back in front of him. Cunt. Yeah. Now the... What the fuck? Okay, this is not a bike lane. I get... Bro. Alright, sorry. Oh. What the motherfuck is all of this shit? Is that a fat leprechaun? Bro, I think that's a thick leprechaun right there. Oh my god. That's a thick green leprechaun right there. Bro. What the fuck am I riding through? Is that guy sitting on top of a car? Holy shit, he is! Whoa, I gotta get in front of that and see that. Oh, come on, get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out the way. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that to my right. Around 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, there's a dude sitting on top of a car. Either that or standing outside of a sunroof. He's screaming while he's drunk. Let's see if I can get that at the next red light. I want to see if I can get a good shot of that shit. Okay, you see? He's in the Toyota SUV over there. What the fuck? Actually, this camera is so bad you can't even make it out. Never mind. What the hell is going on tonight? This is some weird, funky ass traffic. All right, is this a bike lane? Okay, this looks like it's a bike lane and not a place for twerking leprechauns. I know it's a bike lane because I see a delivery worker going the wrong way down the road. That's how you know it's a bike lane. I just saw a slutty Virgin Mary to my left. That was a very interesting outfit. Okay. There's a slutty tooth fairy to my left. I don't have the 360 cam, so you're not going to see that. But I guess 2 thumbs up to the slutty tooth fairy. Oh dear God, what is this? Oh no. Hello. Happy Halloween. I didn't get a happy Halloween back. I guess I'm invisible to kids these days. Guess that's how you know you're a boomer. That's how I know I'm a boomer. I said happy Halloween. Did I get a happy Halloween back? Nope. Whoa. Bike lane. Bike. Whoa. Bike lane. Bike lane. Whoa. Ah. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Who the fuck knows what that even is? Okay, okay, what is this? From lesbians on board, please. Hey, does that mean there are lesbians on board, or are they asking lesbians to go on board? Either way, it seems like that almost... Hello! What's that?
Thank you.
I hear Mario music playing. I hear 1980s Mario music playing. Sure, were half of these people out here even alive in the 80s? I doubt it. What the fuck is all this? CIA's greatest hits. You have JFK, RFK, and Martin Luther King. And then a bunch of people, and it says, "Are you next?" on the lesbians on board thing over there. That's what it says on the lesbians on board bike in front of me. There's a guy sticking up out of it with a helicopter hat. Okay, that's not very nice. You know, if there's people walking, you can't expect them to literally just... It's one thing to go through a red, but you should probably look both ways just to make sure that you don't hit a pedestrian. It's like the least you can do when you're breaking the law. If you're gonna break the law, you should kind of be nice about it. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's one of my pet peeves. You break the law, don't be a dick about it. All right. What? They blocked off a lot of the streets tonight. What is going on? So if I see Kevin dressed up like a slutty leprechaun, I'm firing him tomorrow. Kevin, you better not be dressed like a slutty leprechaun. If Kevin doesn't show up to work tomorrow, I know exactly why. I shouldn't judge. Let Kevin get himself some slutty leprechaun if he wants. Okay, this is going to be hard to merge into the street because of all the crazy people over here. Luckily, I have electric vehicle instant torque, baby. I can merge from zero wherever I want. Ho ho! And I'll catch up to the car too. Check this shit out. This freaking New York City road. Just saw a slutty Sailor Moon to my left. I couldn't tell if it was a guy or a girl, but it was a slutty Sailor Moon. It's 2021, so God bless America. I don't care. I almost had a heart attack. I saw smoke coming up from my bike and I thought, oh shit, not again. But it was the exhaust from the car in front of me. It looks like the car in front of me has a shoddy emission system and is giving out more exhaust than it should. Careful, Lewis, some people will get drunk. Oh, I'm fully aware that about 15% of the people driving around me are likely intoxicated. So I am keeping an eye out for that. Yeah, I expect that the people around me that are driving are intoxicated. I wouldn't be, because anytime you have a holiday like this, you'll see a good number of people, drunk drivers. And what I know is every now and then I'll see someone stumble outside of a bar into a double parked car with its hazard lights on. And he'll be stumbling, like it's obvious something's going on there. And he'll get in the car and he'll just start driving. I've seen that enough times because my store was outside a party in a bar location in the East Village. My new store, not so much, but my old store in the East Village was right where all the people used to get wasted and that. And I used to see that constantly. Like someone double park in front of the hookah place, you know, after drinking a whole thing of sangria, and then get right in the car and drive. So I'm watching. I got my third eye open. I don't trust any of these fucks. But it's Halloween, that's why there's traffic. That sounds like... What is that music playing? That is weird. I don't know what that bike was talking about. The amount of cops you need out at night just because it's Halloween is hysterical. Alright. Instant electric torque from... I do love the instant torque I get with this thing. Admittedly, I should give myself a little bit more integral gain so I get more of a kick. But when I do that, it's more likely to break the chain on a bike. But I did calibrate this initially with a 10-speed bike chain, not an 8-speed. Since this is an 8-speed, I could probably give myself considerably more integral gain in the pit loop and not have to deal with broken chains. And that's something that I'm considering changing in my settings eventually. Because I can do things with this chain that I cannot do with a shitty 10-speed chain. And 10-speed chains do suck. 10-speed chains are a fail. I like 8-speed. 8-speed or 7-speed. Much stronger chain. Much less maintenance required on the cassette. Much less bullshit all around. Big fanboy for 7 to 8-speed. How are you? Wait a second. This is the wrong lane. Oh. Oh, it's a good thing I figured that out before something else happened. No big deal. Luckily, there was so much traffic on the left and the other side of that two-way street that it wasn't moving anyway. Because God knows if I had to stop to turn, nobody's stopping for this piece of shit bike. We just rammed straight into it. This is a shortcut to get to the Manhattan Bridge. Technically, you're supposed to go all the way around, but I can never figure it out, so I just cut through here. Speaking of cutting, that's a person with an axe. Blood on it. I liked at the moment that I said the word cut, somebody showed up with an axe. Fuck you! That guy in the BMW is honking like a cunt, but most people that have BMWs, in my experience, drive like cunts in New York City. Granted, a brash generalization, not based on science, and solely based on one man's anecdotal evidence. But, yeah, when you see somebody that, like, keeps their hand on the hump for about 5 seconds straight, being a cunt, I can't tell you how many times I've looked over and it's been somebody driving a BMW. Very cunty thing to do. So this is a nice way to cut across and get to the bridge. Instead of having to go all the way around, they just go through here, make a U-turn, and bam. Yo, that's ridiculous. Yeah, so much of the benefit in New York City really comes from taking part in a lot of that party culture. Like, if you're not going out and dressing up like a slutty leprechaun on Halloween, you're seriously missing out on probably 50 to 75% of what New York City has to offer. And I'm definitely missing out on a good portion of what it has to offer because I'm not dressing like a slutty leprechaun on Halloween, nor am I taking part in any relations with a slutty leprechaun on Halloween. And that's what makes it hard to move to another state, because I have employees that would probably like to partake in relations with a slutty leprechaun on Halloween. And, you know, something tells me that Custer, South Dakota just doesn't have the quantity of slutty leprechauns necessary for a virile man in his young 20s that grew up in New York City who's kind of used to this type of environment. I don't really get much out of this environment. I don't really do much. It's not my... I agree. Thank you. All right. I love the way this thing zooms up hills. Even a hill, like the instant torque from an electric from this setup is beautiful. Once I've added some integral gain to this phase runner, it'll be way better. I tuned it down a lot. Like, I know Grin has it set to something like 292 to 350 for a BBS HD, which in my opinion is crazy. That's way too much integral gain. But I have it set to something like 5, which is very conservative. It tries to keep you from breaking chains if you have a 10-speed chain, but I got an 8-speed. Also, you notice that those people that went through the red light in order to get on the bridge faster, I'm gonna be, even though I waited about 30 seconds, I'm about to pass them. I'm already almost ahead of them. This is a little narrow to do any passing, so, with oncoming traffic. With my normal bike, I'm not as afraid of passing. My cargo bike, which is what I have right now, is a little bit wider, so I tend to be cautious when passing in a really slim lane. But yeah, this thing just... I love this setup. It absolutely shits on the Arrow 7. Nothing wrong with the Arrow 7. It's a nice little budget bike, but it's just kind of fun to build something yourself that beats the shit out of the stock build. It keeps life fun and interesting. I sense drag racing over the Manhattan Bridge? I do. That sounds like people that are drag racing over the Manhattan Bridge. I'm way too conservative when it comes to passing on the cargo bike. You don't have much space. Wow. That is the most anemic horn. I see now why he's using the horn, because this guy has a multi-speed bike and he's not pedaling down a hill. That's pretty lame. Not pedaling down a hill on a bike if you're going like 8 miles an hour is a dick thing to do. Because this bridge doesn't really give you much room, so one person doing that shit is gonna fuck it up for everybody else. Upside your head, sit oops upside your head. Oops upside your head, sit oops upside your head. Oops upside your head, sit oops upside your head. Oops upside your head, sit oops upside your head. Oops upside your head, sit oops upside your head. Oops upside your head, sit oops upside your head. I'll wait for the light and catch up to the people who went through the light anyway. Watch. Alright, it says walk. That's good. That's close enough to a light for me. The electric delivery bikes that went to the light on my right already passed. And then nobody there. I kind of like as a game catching up to the people who go through the red lights, so I'll wait. That guy went through the last red light, the one delivery bike up ahead, and I want to see if I can catch up to him when I wait for this to turn green. So I like to keep him in my sights. I want to see if I can catch up to him. 3, back. Let's do this. Yeah, I can't see where he went. Actually, never mind. I see where he went, but he's going in a different direction than me. Oh, come on, Honda. Yeah, he made a right. I'm making a left, so I'm not going to be able to catch up to him, but that's fine. No big deal. No big deal. We had our fun. Give me a green. Ah, you cunt. Wasted energy. Green. Oh, don't you door me. I know you want to open your door on me. Don't you dare. I can see you coming. All right, come on. Green. Yellow. Okay, green. Boom. By the way, those cars where the engine turns on and off every time you're at a red light, you see how her eyes opened up, by the way? She's like, I'm going to get out of a car on the left side while the light is green in the opposite direction, and she looked like she was surprised that she was about to get run over. But anyway, do those cars, how do the starters work in those cars? Like, are they made differently than other cars, or do those starters wind up dying after a year or two because the shit's constantly turning on and off? I don't know if I'm using the right terminology because I don't work on electric vehicles, or I don't work on internal combustion engine vehicles, and I don't work on electric vehicles other than my electric bike. You know what I mean? You know those cars where, like, when they get to a red light, you hear the engine turn off, and then when they go to accelerate, the engine turns back on? Whatever that is, it's supposed to mean, you know, less emissions or better gas mileage or whatever. Does the starter, I think, is the thing that starts the engine using the battery and gets shit kicking. Do the starters in those cars die more often because the shit's being turned on and off constantly? Or are they using some sort of different, newer technology that is more resilient? I'm very curious. I don't know jack shit about internal combustion engine vehicles because I never touched them. Honestly, the only ICE car that I ever drove in my life, I drove that piece of shit rental Nissan Sentra after that Silverado totaled my car, and then I spent about a month learning how to drive in a Toyota Corolla from 1997 that was really broken and messed up and barely worked. I spent a little bit of time messing around with a manual transmission. Some I forget exactly what it was. Shit, how do I remember this? I think it was some manual transmission Camaro. What's an S60? Yeah, that's the one thing that I've always thought was really kind of sad and pathetic about internal combustion engine technology. It's on even when you're not using it. Like, you could be sitting there, going nowhere, just sitting at a light going nowhere, and you're still burning gas, creating heat, making emissions. It's just, I look forward to the day that that technology is phased out and something new is put into place by someone who's not a fucking meme lord. Because the problem we have right now is that giant cultural war between electric versus gas. Because the people that tend to push for electric vehicles are the people that tend to have obnoxious political views like AOC, or you have scam artists like Elon Musk running companies like Tesla, and then you have the cult of Tesla and the cunts that worship him So it creates this kind of cult of personality that's going to lead to a culture war backlash where people support internal combustion engine technology as a means of saying that I am not a cunt. But like once all that shit is dirt cheap and like you could have an electric car and it's, you know, it's like $5,000 to buy an electric vehicle that has a 1,000-mile range that charges in 90 seconds. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. That's a Tesla with a Mercedes-Benz dealer license plate on it. That's interesting. I just got passed by a gas scooter. Excuse me? Yo, I ain't getting past my no internal combustion engine. Oh, hell no. I just shit on internal combustion engines. Oh, we gonna set the record straight here, baby. We gonna set the record straight here. And that's exactly how it should be. Getting passed by no ice fucking scooter. Oh. There. Come on, give me a green, give me a green, give me a green. No green? Oh, you piece of... Give me a green. Yeah, baby. I haven't even turned the integral gain up, and I still have a good edge on the gas scooter to my left. It would be so fucking tempting to go to this red light, but also so insanely illegal, and there's always a cop sitting here. However, if they didn't pull over that little gas scooter, they won't pull over me. See, I'm at least gonna stop for the red light, look left and right, and then go. He just goes right through. Ice engine privilege, I suppose. I'll wait the 7 seconds for it to turn green. And we're good. Okay. The little ice scooter is right in front of me. Can I catch up? He had a good 20 seconds ahead of me because he went through that red. Ah, damn it, he went through another one. Fuck me. Come on. 3, 2, 1. And we're green. Alright. Let's see if I can catch up. Guy went through like 3 different reds. Ah, shit. Okay, this one, there's no way I'm gonna catch up to him now. Yeah. Oh, well. I enjoy this as a game, though. It was fun while it lasted. Yes, Chad Lee, this is gear shifting. Do electric cars have heaters for the winter? Yeah, you just take one of the 18650s out of the car, slice it open, and enjoy. It'll provide you with a lot of heat. Ask me how I know. that's it for tonight. And as always, I hope you